Welcome to Weeping Willow Homestead. Today I have an all Aldi grocery haul for you today. We are a family of 7. We have 5 children, 11 and under, and we homeschool. So the children and I are home all day, every day. So we eat all of our meals at home. This is approximately 2 weeks worth of groceries. We'll probably push it to 3 weeks is usually what ends up happening. We, at this time in our lives, are visiting a food bank. A couple of local ones on a fairly regular basis due to some financial hardships that we are facing. So because of that, you won't see like a whole lot of meat because we get that. We get most of our bread products at the food bank and several other things. So if you want to see what we've got, feel free to look back on some of my past videos. But this is kind of the things that the food bank doesn't have or that we need more of. I eat low carb due to some health issues, not keto, just low carb. And then we also have to watch how many grains we eat and how they're prepared and a couple of other things. So that's reflective in our grocery haul and our meal plan. So speaking of meal plan, let me show you what the plan is for the next couple of weeks. We have chicken sandwiches, chips, and mac and cheese. On this day, I will have my chicken just on the plate without the bread. I will have pork rinds and then probably like cheesy cauliflower instead of mac and cheese. The ham, broccoli, and cheese casserole is friendly for the whole family. Smoked sausage fajitas, tacos, and that night I will probably just do a taco salad. Baked chicken thighs with veggies and sheet pan thighs with veggies. This is about the same thing, but one of them will have its skin on, boneless, skinless, and one of them is bone-in, skin on. So that's the difference there, is I will probably bake the bone-in, skin on in a separate pan since it releases so many juices and fat. A night of breakfast for dinner. We have pork shoulder steak from the food bank with mashed potatoes and carrots. Pizza 2 times. And that night I'll take like a chicken breast and bake it and throw marinara sauce and cheese and pepperoni on it, and that's my pizza. Or sometimes I'll make a cauliflower crust pizza. And then we have pulled pork with coleslaw and whatever else I come up with, and then whole chickens roasted. And usually this meal I save toward the end of the 2 weeks, and I use whatever veggies I have on hand and use up. And then usually the 3rd week, I will take inventory of what I have in the freezers, anything that we've gotten new from the food bank, whatever I have in the refrigerator, and then I'll meal plan off of that and try to push for the 3rd week. This month we just made it to 3 weeks. So sometimes we make it and sometimes we don't. All right, so let's see what we got to make that meal plan happen. First we have produce. There's 4 bunches of bananas and 10 avocados. The avocados, I learned a little trick. You can put them in your refrigerator and just pull them out 1 or 2 at a time, and they'll ripen slowly that way. So you don't have them all ripen at the same time, because avocados is a huge part of my diet on getting enough fat in. My body doesn't run off carbohydrates, it runs off of fats, which is kind of what the keto diet is based on. So avocado is a big thing for me. I got 2 things of asparagus, 2 things of zucchini, 2 bags of carrots, 1 cauliflower, 2 packages of broccoli, a head of cabbage. There were 3 containers of cherry tomatoes. We were driving home at lunchtime, so we snack lunch on the way home when we do that. So we went through a whole thing of cherry tomatoes. There's 2 bags of radishes, a bag of baby carrots, 2 bags of the little mini peppers. Those are all for like lunches for my kids mostly. A thing of peppers for the fajitas. I just used the last package of peppers out of my freezer from my garden this year, and my pepper plants out in the garden are still little bitty, so we're going to have a little gap there of unfortunately having to buy peppers. That's one thing that I try to grow because those are expensive. 2 packages of strawberries, 2 bags of peaches. They haven't had peaches in a while, so I was excited to see those. My kids were, because they really like peaches. 2 bags of mandarin oranges, which is one of the things that we busted into on the way home. And 1 bag of pears, because we still have a couple in the refrigerator from last grocery haul. Let's see here. Dairy stuff. We got a package of provolone. It's not on the menu, but as a backup meal, I will do a Philly cheesesteak casserole that's really good. So that's kind of a backup meal as a possibility, or to change out something. A package of mild cheddar slices. I use these to make me cheese chips in the oven. There's 3 packages of the, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's the less fat cream cheese. I'm not worried about the fat part, but these are softer than regular cream cheese, so that's nicer for spreading or for they melt faster in casseroles, that kind of thing. There are 5 blocks of mild cheddar, 6 blocks of Colby Jack, and 3 blocks of mozzarella. I have some mozzarella left from last month. So yeah, that's a lot of cheese. I hand shred all of our cheese, so that's why there's so much of it. There's a package of string cheese, which we got into on the way home. 1 thing of the pure Irish butter. I like to have this on hand for me, for like if I make keto bread, that kind of thing. I use it. There's 3 things of goat cheese: the blueberry vanilla, the cranberry cinnamon, and the cherry. Every Sunday night, I guess I should have explained, there's no meals on Sunday. Sunday nights, I pull out Sunday for lunch, I pull out all of the leftovers from the week and lay them out, and I let my kids pick whatever they want to eat. It makes for some interesting combinations, but just kind of something fun way of doing it. And then for dinner, I pull out snacky stuff. Cheese, jerky, nuts, dried fruits, crackers, that kind of thing. And so we get these out with graham crackers, and my kids eat it, and my husband as well. I got 2 of the knockoff Laughing Cow cheese and the creamy garlic and herb. I really like these when I have breakfast for lunch. I also intermittent fast, so I don't eat breakfast. So I do breakfast for lunch a lot. There's 3 things of roasted garlic hummus, which is my kids' favorite. 1 of these, and there was another one, I drank it on the way home. They have a little cooler with, I think, probably where packages have busted open, and they very rarely have the grapefruit in the boxes to get. So whenever I'm in there, I go ahead and grab a couple just to drink on. There are 3 packages of the honey smoked ham, and we ate some of that on the way home. 3 things of heavy whipping cream. A bag of the frozen berry medley and a bag of frozen blueberries for pancakes, on yogurt, all that kind of thing. This was kind of a buy. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's obviously processed junky food, but I really miss iced coffee, and I can't find a creamer that isn't loaded with junk either. So I thought maybe I might try making iced coffee with this. And see how that goes. I can't have caffeine, but I just do caffeine-free coffee. So I'm going to try it and see. If I hate it, then I'm not out a whole lot. I think this was like around $5 for all of those, all 4. So if for some reason I don't like it, I'll donate the rest of it. A package of these cocoa almonds. These are not low-carb friendly, but what I do is I just mix them in with my regular mixed nuts, and I'll do like 8 of those in with a 1/4 cup of regular mixed nuts and do that, and it's kind of a sweet treat that's not horrible, and my kids really like them too. There's vanilla almond milk unsweetened for me to do with the iced coffee. There's 3 packages of bacon, which bacon is expensive. It's not something I buy a whole lot of, but sorry about the interruption there. There's 3 packages of bacon. The bacon is expensive. It's not something I try to buy a whole lot of. Those will go in the freezer and last for probably the next couple of months. I do it for breakfast for me, and then for like flavorings on casserole, that kind of thing. There is a box of the apple squeezy pouches. I've got one little guy who takes an herbal supplement for seasonal allergies, and he can't take the pill, so he mixes it in with applesauce. So we just use one of those, and we squeeze a little bit into a cup every day, and he mixes it in. There's these chicken patties. We got a bag of chicken patties from the food bank, but they're pretty high carbs, so I can't have them. So that night that's on the menu for chicken patty sandwiches, I got these for me, and those will last me a while. There's, I think, 6 patties. So I might eat a couple in a meal. I had bought those last year or maybe the year before, and they were really good. So yeah, those will be lunches for me for a while. There is a take and bake pizza back there. I make pizza every Friday. Sometimes it's homemade. Sometimes it's on flatbread. Sometimes it's, if I make it, it's sourdough. If I don't make it, yeah, it's whatever. If we happen to be at the grocery store on a Friday, I go ahead and pick one up for Mom's Sanity Saver. And we always do that with like green bean salad, that kind of thing. There's a bag of white cheddar cheese popcorn. This is not a great low carb option, but it's not a horrible one. It kind of rests there right in the middle. So we got a bunch of chips this time from the food bank. And so I planned a couple of meals where we'll have chips. And so this is one of the options for me to have. I can eat like a cup of it, and it's like 8 grams, so not horrible. There's a thing of dark chocolate for me. I usually break that into about 4 pieces and eat it really slowly. And then I got milk chocolate and marshmallows for s'mores for kids at some point. There's 2 boxes of these low carb bars for me as a dessert option, or like when we do snacky dinner or something like that. I try not to do those because they're not great on what's in them ingredients wise, so it's kind of just a special treat. This was the 2 choices that the kids made on snack on the way home. The rest of them will just go in the snack box. There's the tortillas for tacos, and I made those this week, and I just kind of laid them out and made a bunch of them all at once. Pork rinds for me. I said the marshmallows. There's 2 things of turkey smoked sausage, kielbasa, whatever you want to call it. That's for the fajitas. This is my favorite salad dressing that they have. It's not great carb-wise, but it's not bad, so I just watch how much I use of it. 2 things of maple syrup. We do every Saturday morning. I make sourdough pancakes for my family. And so that's for that, and that will last us at least the month. These are so expensive, so yeah, we do just a little bit. 3 things of bacon bits. Those are for salads, mixing in eggs, on casseroles, whatever. 1 thing of the cookie dough keto ice cream. I have tried the 2 other flavors and liked them, so I'm going to give this one a go. The mixed nuts. That'll last me a couple of months at least. 2 things of Miracle Whip because I completely ran out. We've been doing a lot of coleslaw here lately, so we were out. A thing of honey, which is predominant our sweetener. We don't do a whole lot of sweets, but once again, if I run out of maple syrup on pancakes, I'll do honey. There are 6 pounds of this frozen ground turkey. I buy it like this, and then I cook it all up at once and freeze it in 1 pound amounts, and that's what we use for like our taco salad or tacos, that kind of thing, and then I just have it on hand. There's 2 packages of pepperoni for pizzas, a bag of white chocolate chips, and a bag of mini chocolate chips. These are mostly for in pancakes, on yogurt bowls, that kind of thing. So the kids use them. I put like a tablespoon on each of them, so it goes for a while. The root beer that my husband really likes. And then I swore last time I was not going to buy any more sparkling water, but they had 2 flavors that I haven't ever tried before, so I had to try them. Black cherry and then this limoncello. So yeah, I'm stocked up for a while on sparkling water, but this week, my kids and I camped out in the yard for 2 days, or for 3 nights, 2 nights, 3 days. And I ended up drinking more of these than I normally do. I usually allow myself max of 1 a day. So I know there was one day when I drank 3 of them. I got a thing of paper bowls for camping in the backyard and whatnot. And then a thing of plastic forks. This is just a Mom Sanity Saver. We enjoy cooking out in the backyard, and I have plenty of paper plates on hand, but I needed bowls the other day, and then it was kind of nice not having dishes to do on those couple of days. So, okay, that's everything. In total, I spent $320. It was $319.92, so just under $320. Like I said, that should last us about 3 weeks. Sometimes we have a little extra thrown in there. Sometimes it doesn't last us a full week, 3 weeks. Sometimes it lasts a little bit longer. It just kind of depends on mostly how long the fresh produce lasts, and then how long the ingredients that I can eat last, because there's a lot of things that we can do food-wise that my family can eat that I can't. It's a struggle, but that's just part of it. So, all right, that is everything. I hope you have an absolutely blessed day. So God bless you and goodbye.